Yes, guys, we're back and we're live. It's time for the preview to England versus Albania. I've got Niall from Let's Talk Premier League. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Good. By the way, just if anyone is watching this, by the way, I'll have who I want on and who I like on, especially when I've done nothing wrong. Right?
Oh, that's who that was directed to. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, oh, there was just something on Twitter about saying something about like preaching about racism and then working with a racist. I was like, okay, mate, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna scroll past that because that's just a load of crap that
It's a load of crap, mate. Right, especially when they've done nothing wrong, and we could go on and on and on about it, but some people just don't get the hint. And I'm not being bullied to not working with people, especially when they've done nothing wrong, right? So especially when they've not said anything. So all they've done is make a mistake of not hearing something. But there you go.
If anyone does have a problem with it, feel free to like unsubscribe and go fuck yourselves. In fact, we'll play a little game that I like to call I Don't Care. Stephen has done nothing wrong. You seem like the people annoying him seem like assholes, so go fuck yourselves. You're welcome.
Yeah,
really like just literally, Stephen's done nothing wrong. As far as I'm aware, everyone else involved, apart from that dickhead that did say the racist thing, for me is absolutely fine. I mean, let's not forget, guys, that the terrorists were more than happy for sexism, but when it comes to race, no. So we don't have the same energy for race than we do sexism.
I'll work with one particular guy that's had an accusation against him.
Yeah, and in my eyes, right, we need the same energy for both, right?
Yep.
Because I called out a bit of sexism yesterday, because it's the same thing, right? It's discrimination, right? Under all the bracket of discrimination, right? That includes racism, sexism, yeah, all of these other things, like they come under the same bracket. So let's keep the same energy, guys, right? So when I see you quite cool and saying, yeah, we're willing to help someone who was blatantly sexist, who told a woman to go shove something in her mouth, right? Let's keep the same energy for other people, shall we? Yeah? Cool. Let's move on.
Well said, couldn't put it about myself. But yeah, moving on to the game.
RJ, if you stay on after you do your news today, I'll pop on after and I'll let you know everything, mate.
Yes, spot that no equals spot on.
That is the first time RJ has ever said that about me.
Oh, don't. Luca, hi, how are you? Please don't forget, as always, before we get into this, is to hit the subscribe button.
Really helps us out. Thanks.
Hit that like button, that's the subscribe button. Hit the share button as well. Share it on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. So, how you know when you're doing the show, I can come on.
I have absolutely no idea what my diary's saying. Like, basically, my to-do list is about this big, but I will get you on a show soon. We got Premier League football coming back anyway, so we're going to have match reactions to Arsenal. So I could always get some Arsenal fans' opinions on games and all of that. Got an Arsenal show, so Look, we got all sorts. I'll sort something out for you, bro.
Hey, football, but this is
Liverpool next Sunday. Thank you.
after what was being said in the comments like last night about Arteta in and out, I'm not going there. I don't know. I think Ray was trying to be serious, and I'm just reading these comments, and I'm like, oh, I'm bursting out in laughter. Right, and I blame Marley for that. I think Marley started it.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I see.
But I got a fair. It was a fair shout. It was a fair shout. Right, at least have a direct link to the Conkeys. Right, you know. So, but there you go.
Yeah. Not sure that'll help much.
I don't know. You never know. I'm willing to try anything in a minute. Usually,
a bit deluded on the head, or he was probably dropped on his head way too many times, but he was spot on that. No, the thing is, when I don't have to be serious, I can have a laugh, be a bit deluded. And when it comes to something like sexism, discrimination, like even if you discriminate someone because of their nationality, you're a piece of shit. Like literally, like no one chose where they wanted to live. No one chose what skin color they wanted to be. No one chose what gender they wanted to be. No one chose what sexuality they want to be. So fuck off. You can't bully someone for something they can't control. Like it's as simple as that. I can't control that down below I have a dick. Some women, or in fact all women, cannot control that they have a vagina. So back off. Simple. Like, I don't understand why. I just don't understand sexism, mate. I just don't get it. Why do you bully people over something they can't control?
And then just have a go at people because you're associating with them. They're associated with people that are completely innocent.
Yeah. I mean, fuck off. The only one in that prime instant that I think was bang out of order was TD Shifts. I mean, if they didn't hear it, they didn't hear it. There's plenty of times that I do a show and I can't bloody hear it.
Especially when there's one particular person who didn't hear it as well.
Yeah, exactly. So keep the same energy, guys. Come on. Got to love a bit of same energy, people.
Got Matt as always in the chat. I did send a link to you, didn't I?
Do you know, I keep the same energy, but I'm not as intelligent as other people. So if I can do it, everyone can do it.
I wouldn't go that far. I think you're a bit more attention.
No, it's true. If I can keep the same energy for things like that, then anyone can. But that's my rant done. I think I've sorted my rant out.
I mean, if you want to keep continuing.
Oh God, that will keep me going years.
Do I see a race to 1K between Stephen and
you? Do?
Yeah, I think I do. I'm not. Look, I'm not really too far. If he gets 1K before I do, then fine.
Deep down, Stephen's like, nah, give it to me now. Give it to me now.
But yeah, I think let's talk Premier League next big thing.
It's true. It's very true. We are flying. Like just under 5 weeks, got 100 subs. Well, 112 now, but we're flying. On a bit of a roll. So make sure you check us out. RJ is hosting the news around about 11 o'clock. So go check him out after we've done our stream.
Yeah.
Who the fuck needs Sky Sports when you got RJ? Trust me.
Yeah. And as always, do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button here as well. And yeah, then join the community of this channel, Luke's channel, Football United TV, Let's Talk Premier League, my channel, and yeah, there's so many of us levels in this community you can join as well.
Yeah, you were right. Let's Talk Premier League. It looked like you got a little bit lost towards the end of the name. I was like, no, you are right, man. You are right. It is League. Don't worry about that.
Yes. When's the next under 21s game then? Just having a look at the preview.
Tomorrow, 8 p.m. And yes, we will have it on. We've got Portugal.
Oh, well.
Yeah, oh God, indeed. But we have got that because not many people do under 21s. But also, I thought I'd jump on it, and it's going very well. So make sure 8 o'clock tomorrow. Support our youngsters.
Yeah. Big up, right? And obviously we're covering the main. Well, we are covering the main game, but obviously we're watching the F1 at the same time. So this is going to be tricky.
Yeah.
There is also the Women's North London Derby as well, and then we've got. But that's during the game, the F1 as well. So we'll watch qualifying whilst watching that at the same time. And carry on.
I won't. I'll just if I'm being honest, I'll be watching the Formula One and watching Max Verstappen win or qualify pole, and then tomorrow win the race.
Look, if he's showing what he's showing in practice, there's no improvement by Mercedes. I'll be fucking embarrassed. If I was him, I'd be embarrassed if he doesn't win. Look, I could crazy sit here and say if he's got the better car and the better pace, then I expect him to win.
Has anyone got
if he doesn't win, that's then on him.
Has anyone got a bucket for Stephen's tears?
I ain't got any buckets.
They're about to come flying out when Lewis qualifies 20th, even behind Kimi Räikkönen.
I remember we used to qualify 16th in 2009.
Oh yeah, they were savages.
Oh, that remember halfway through the season, he said, "Guys, we need a new car, not a new package. We need a new car." And his car's shit.
Do you remember when Alonso went and they said GP2 engine?
Oh no, 2015, is it?
Yeah, it was at that point that the McLaren Honda relationship just it sort of finished. The relationship sort of ended. There was no more.
Well, no, that only just started.
Yeah, but come on, that relationship never really got off the ground, did it? It's a bit like, you know when you're talking to
it never got past first base.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you know when you're like talking to a guy or a gal and you're like, you're just talking and you sort of arrange to meet, but you never really meet. That was McLaren and Honda. That was literally them.
You get to a certain point, you feel, and you find that you get so far, and you think you're about to connect, and it fails. You don't get past it. You couldn't finish the job.
It just never really got off the ground, really. It's a shame, but
yeah. Anyway, Chris, how are you, my friend?
I'm dead, but until Carl.
Yes, he has. Yes, he is.
Then once Carl finishes playing, then it'll be better.
It's okay. I think Plymouth are playing today, but I'm gonna try and avoid watching seeing the result.
Well,
we're playing Blackpool.
Well, lucky that F1, haven't I?
Yeah. At least we got that. Big up Chris in the chat. Yeah, Noel's clearly not a fan. We're clearly not. But there you go. We'll move on. So obviously,
but back to England and Albania.
Yeah,
that's what the preview is about.
Right, since we spent the first 10 minutes talking about like idiots and
Formula One,
F1, and
we spoke about Honda, so you could play class them as idiots as well.
Yeah. Well, you will want to say that now because they are powering your boy.
Yeah, not for much longer though, are they? I swear, Honda, they come in and out more times than a man using a posse. It's absolutely unreal. As I say, the James Corden is the B-Tech me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So.
Talking
England versus
England.
Yeah, England and Albania. So Gareth Southgate, right? Albania obviously going to be a bit more of a test. I think they've got Xhaka's brother in there, haven't they? Albania.
I think so.
I swear he's Albanian.
I personally wouldn't have a clue.
But even then, he's probably a better player. But yeah, obviously a bit more of a test for England, but it should be another comfortable 3 points, to be honest, on the board to be honest.
You'd think so, but this is
Yeah.
England. So
This is England.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we, lads?
If we're finishing like we did against San Marino, we are drawing that game. We are
No, I don't think we will. I think
because the finishing was poor. It was poor.
I expect to see a slightly stronger team, just slightly. I still don't think we'll see Kane. I think he's saving him for Poland.
Yeah, that's my guess. What about you, Chris?
I'd be surprised if we Kane.
I think Harry Kane be saved for the Danes against Poland and Hungary. Hungary, obviously, done behind. Yeah, they're in our group, I think.
No,
I'm
we've
sure.
got one more game, which is Poland, and that's it.
Yeah, no, he's on.
No.
Hungary are in our group.
Hungary are in our group.
Yeah.
Hungary are later on.
Yeah.
Hungary are in a group.
Yeah,
I believe
we got one more qualifier with Poland, and then we're back to the Premier League again.
I believe that Hungary get quite hungry, to be fair, but
that's why you have Snickers bars at half time.
Hungary are facing San Marino, so a different.
I bet they're hungry for goals.
Oh! Did you know that San Marino actually drew 0-0?
Can you come on, please?
Did you know that San Marino actually drew 0-0 with Gibraltar?
Yeah. Too many. Can you come on, please? I need you to come on. Because he will explain something better than I can.
Why? What do you need explaining? I'm good at explaining.
No. It'd be good if he explains it as well. You already explained it, but there you go.
If it's something about having a go at some of your viewers, I can do that quite easily. Pull up the comment.
You've already had a go at fucking my viewers already.
No, I had a go at disgusting pigs who are a discriminating little bit shit.
Well, then, to be honest, I gained 2 subscribers, and then I got a message, and now I've gone down 1 subscriber. So I know exactly who that guy is. I know exactly who that guy is.
Love to see it, boys.
And it's probably the guy. It's the guy who's complete chatting and complete bollocks.
You're gonna have to be more.
And if he's watching this, he probably knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, fair. But yeah, England, Albania. I think we're. I think we'll start with. Well, I know Nick Pope is goalkeeper for all 3 games apparently, according to Southgate. So I know that we'll see Pope in goal. I'm not too disappointed by that because I would like to see Pope do a good job and then get the #1 jersey for the Euros. So I do not want Pickford at the Euros.
Well, anyone better than Pickford,
Well, exactly.
I could go better than Pickford.
Right back though, I was quite impressed with Reece James, and I was very unimpressed with Reece Williams. Fucking Reece James. But
yeah,
Kieran Trippier. That's what I couldn't get the words out this morning. Yeah, I was impressed with Reece James, but I was very unimpressed with Kieran Trippier.
Hell. Excuse me, mate. You keep talking. Someone's kept the fucking door open.
Well, that a bit brutal.
Go on.
Chris, who do you think's going to line up at centre back then? Like, because it was John Stones and Connor Cody last time. Do you expect to see maybe Eric Dyer in this one? Not that I want to, but do you sort of expect to see him in there?
I think he will be.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it'll be the same team than San Marino. We will mix it up.
No. Do you think? I think he's going to take out Calvin Phillips as well. Yeah, I think he'll keep Ward-Prowse in there, but I think Calvin Phillips might make his way off the pitch.
That's the thing with these qualifiers. They messed up these teams. Right, we missed them up. Missed the start the other up. Obviously, not making loads of changes, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Some changes in positions, and so I think unfortunately Dyer will start.
We've got no other options. Do you expect him to line up in the 4-2-3-1 like he did against San Marino, or are you expecting to see the dreaded 3-2, the 5-3-2 or whatever 3-5-2?
Nah, I want to see 4-2-3-1.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be playing 5 at the back, no offence, against these teams. you should be beaten, were you? But I'm not, Albania, I think it will be a tougher game, definitely. Because they're much better than San Marino.
Yeah. I'm not sure what teams. Let's keep going. So left back.
Keep going.
We had who did we have left back? We had Chilwell. Do you expect to see Luke Shaw at left back against Albania?
Yeah, I would. I would pay you Shaw. To be fair, but we've got Poland coming off, haven't we? Like,
Yeah, you could do both. He's had one. He's had virtually.
Maybe we can warm him up for Poland then. So maybe start him.
Yeah, maybe 45 minutes. I expect to see wide-scale changes. I mean, Sterling most likely will play because Sterling's an ass. And I think he is in a relationship with Gareth Southgate. It's the only reason I can think he actually plays football. But do you think that? I mean, Stephen, you're still muted, mate. we were just carrying on because we didn't know when you were ready. So what we've done is we've gone through goalkeeper and the entire back line, what we expect to see.
And what is that then?
Reece James, Eric Dyer, Tyrone Mings, and Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not what I want to see. There's two massive differences. It's what I want to see and what I think Southgate will do. And I don't think Southgate will do what I tell him to do.
I would play then in the midfield. What we got? Ward-Prowse.
I think we'll see Ward-Prowse.
Declan Rice.
Yeah, I'd say Declan Rice. I think we'll see. Mason Mount again. I thought he was. We might see Foden actually. Foden might come on.
I think Foden will play actually. I think Foden will play.
I'm just seeing. Harry Maguire might play actually.
Yeah, Harry Maguire.
It might be Tyrone Mings and Eric Dyer.
Time to get the cokes out of the fridge.
Yeah, that'd be excellent. I think we might see Harry Kane up top actually for a little bit.
Yeah.
He'll make an appearance anyway.
Yeah, so we got that. Who do you think start off on?
Harry Kane.
Yeah, probably. But do you want that to happen though?
I think it would rather.
Better than Calvert-Lewin, isn't it?
Oh, epic two battle going on here.
Is that?
Yeah, two Red Bull Academy drivers.
Oh, I'm tuning into
Lawson versus the Ruvula.
Yeah, I'm watching RJ do his weekly his daily news show.
2-2 because Albanians are gonna be motivated because.
Fuck off, Margav.
Oh, Margav, seriously? Some of your logic is just weird.
It was the Greeks he insulted, not the Albanians. Massive.
Yeah.
He only assaulted the Greeks, not the Albanians. Jeez.
Right, talk menu. Good, thanks, mate. Everyone forget that one person whose only agenda is to make a divide and dictate what others should say or feel when we all know the truth. Do you get that?
I do. Dom's in Jeannie's bedroom.
What? This is random.
One minute. I'll
Harry Maguire said the Albanians drugged his sister.
What?
I'll give over.
Oh God.
Again, it wasn't Albanians. It was a pretty.
So what's in the news? So watching the news thing, why
It's
I
in
said that
Greece,
is
wasn't
because
it?
Dom put good afternoon from Jeannie's bedroom.
He's on a wind up.
As I say, I do love Bobby Guinness. They're good, aren't they?
Oh god. Yeah. So I think with England, it's you expect us to be winning what 3-0, 4-0, but I don't think it will. I think it'll be tight.
No.
I even think we'll concede a goal.
I think it'd be a 1-0 win to England, probably, or something like that, tight.
No, it didn't. Bargav, this is not a reason why it ain't.
Right, just move on from Bargav. He's clearly on a wind up.
Yeah.
Bargav, you're starting to annoy me now. Shush. Shush. Go back to your racing game where you were spinning like a donut. I saw the video of you spinning around. Get out of my head. Yeah, you might as well sing Kylie Minogue whilst you're spinning around doing donuts.
Yeah, I can do it. It's not hard.
No, well, yeah, but you don't intentionally do donuts when trying to race a Formula 1 car.
No, I only do it at the end of
He did try doing it in the wet first, which was a bit mad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got me right. Yeah, so I think with England, we should expect a comfortable evening, but I just feel that England will do what they usually do and not make it comfortable. I think we're playing away, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Is that in Albania?
I think so, but I'm not too sure.
It should be.
Yeah, it should be.
And I think that we'll probably win what?
I think it'll be
2. I think 3-1.
Now we ain't conceding. Don't be so disrespectful.
We got Maguire in the defence.
But we have Nick Pope. We have the best goalkeeper in world football in Nick Pope. Respect on his name. Respect on his name.
Oh, no, I was losing it.
Respect.
Completely loses it.
Respect.
Who would
3
you
for me? 3 for me. 0 for you. 3-0.
Alright, I'm going to actually just put it in the chat. I can't be asked doing it. Matt, can you come on, please?
He's muting me. Unbelievable.
What?
Why are you muting me, Stephen?
I ain't muted you.
Why are you getting rid of you? Feck you. Go feck yourself.
Yeah, why don't you? It's just when he loses a qualifying and wastes today, tomorrow. It is. But yeah, I think what's your prediction, Chris? What do you think how's it all going to play out?
I expect England to win, but that's on paper. It's what they do on the pitch, and you know what England do on the pitch. They're a bunch of chokers sometimes, and I think it'd be a tight game, honestly. I don't think England will make it easy for themselves, and I just think it'd be a scrappy 1-0 win for England.
Do you think that's do you think that do you think Southgate will play a double pivot and play defensively?
No. We'll play a double pivot, but he won't play defensively.
Yeah, it'd be more like
because like we were scared he was going to do it in San Marino. We know what Gareth Southgate's like.
Nah, he won't against. He won't against.
Albania.
Albania. He might against Poland, but he won't against Albania.
I would expect against Poland. I think the last time we played Poland at Wembley, we lost.
Yeah, he'll play a bit more. He'll play a bit more
Lewandowski
defensive.
was in that game either.
Huh?
I don't think Lewandowski was in that game either.
Yeah.
So I think with Poland, it's a whole. I do expect him.
He'll play a bit more defensively.
And then I think with Poland though, it's like I don't know why, because if you attack them, then it ain't a problem, right? By the way, Matt, where's you got a camera on, mate?
I haven't, mate. No, is that right?
Yeah, if you can.
I'm just. Oh right. Oh shit.
If you can,
give me 10 minutes. Is that all right?
No, it's all right. Go on. You say what you got to say.
All right. Well, man, I just don't know what's people's problems, man. I don't get it. It's only one person, like you say, right?
Yeah, I'm guaranteeing he's not saying it to anyone else either.
Nah, I just don't worry about them, mate. You know.
If you're expecting what I'm doing for charity day, you should also expect that I'm not very right at the minute and I've had a shit week. Right? So leave me alone.
Yeah,
it's a bit. The last time I checked, there was only one person that was bang out of order. Like one person.
I wasn't even there.
I'm not on about you, but there was one person. There was one person that was bang out of order, totally bang out of order. The rest of them, like, you know, things.
I mean, I'm sorry. The last time you messaged me, right? I panicked. You think you were gonna, because it sounded like you wanted to try and expose us. Now, I'm sorry, mate, but the reason I've done it this time is because I'm now to a point where I don't care anymore. But I'm done playing, being a nice guy and trying to please everyone, right? And trying to be the nice person, right? Because unfortunately, there's some people that are not showing the same thing back. So if you want to cut me off and do whatever, right, and say fuck with that, that's your problem, mate. Because you've got the problem. No one else has got the problem, mate.
No one should be cutting.
No, hang on. Just no one else has got the problem, right? I'll happily work with you. I'll happily work with anyone. But if you want to cut me off because of a little thing that is not even there, then you carry on. Because I know I've got so many people backing me up on this. Because I've done nothing wrong. Matt's done nothing wrong. Marley's done nothing wrong. Let's carry on, mate. Because I'm done pleasing everyone.
Just keep calm and just move on. Right? It's the best way.
It's only owners. Yeah, I'm doing
but just literally carry on, move on. What's done is done.
Shame, because
of course
it's a shame, but they go.
Of course it's a shame, but shit happens in life.
They're not dealing with the racial issue very well. I've never seen this sort of tactic before. Oh, actually, I have. I mean, social media does do it quite a lot. They claim to be the people that are like representing people to try and make a change, and is this really making a change? Calling out people that ain't actually said anything racist. Like, come on.
There was one person that said a racist comment, and he, absolutely, rightly so. He was absolutely destroyed by social media. Completely agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I ever heard someone be racist, I'll probably call them out and be absolutely mad at them. But the thing is,
100%.
to trying to harm people, because we also have to remember that the person who was abused by this didn't even hear it himself. Right?
Agreed. That this is the one thing that people don't get, man.
So if the person abused is allowed to not hear it, then why are other people that were in the stream that didn't hear it allowed to, who are not allowed to have not heard it? They have to have heard it, right? I'm seeing two different lines here. I'm seeing two different ways. It's really annoying, right? Because
there's also another example, but they're not willing to expose that person if it's true.
Say again?
there's also been another example, right, of one of their members. Now we don't know if it's true, right, being abused by someone else, another YouTuber, right, and well, what? Because you're friends with that guy and he's got a massive following. You're not going to expose him either.
Yeah,
you're not. No, not him, not him, not him, not him. Their own member came up to the head and said, he did this to me, but you're not going to back your member. You're going to still have that guy on your channel.
Keep the same energy.
Well, because he's got a massive following, you're not going to go near him, but you're going to go near someone like Matt who's done nothing wrong.
I keep the same energy. So if you've done something wrong, I won't collab with you. It's as simple as that. If you've done nothing wrong, I'll collaborate with you. Like, at the end of the day...
Do you really think... I'm sorry, mate, but this guy I'm on about today, right? You really think if Matt and Miley had said something racist, I'd be working with them? You really do think that? Do you really think I'm that stupid?
I'd hope not.
No, because I'll cut them off straight off. Same as I cut TD shifts off straight away.
I wouldn't be working if I did that. I wouldn't want to come back ever again. And I wouldn't do that because I know how to treat other people. And people don't know anything about me, so.
And the podcast you watched on his channel, right? The guy on there, the other guy on there was black. So how does that make Matt a racist?
I thought about it the other way. Like, if we really wanted him to come on and say something racist, why would we do that? You know, why would we be okay with it? Why would we be?
The thing is, he's been on the terrace more than enough times. The TD shifts have been on the terrace a lot of times.
Yeah.
So, what's that say? That Terry agrees with racism? Like, come on.
Hey, I got people saying in comments on Twitter that I purposely brought him on to say the comments.
This guy threatened me.
See what I'm saying? I've got to deal with it every day.
Saying I had to cut him off. I had to choose.
You had to, mate. Remember?
I had to choose whether to stand or with you guys or not. But the thing was, can I just say, sorry, I just want to say, you had to choose. Well, you didn't have to choose, but whatever you chose, we were always still going to talk to you, man, and support always. Like, I was down for whatever choice you made.
It's not about choosing. I think you just do what you want to do. If you're comfortable. Like, if I thought Matt had been racist, the minute you brought him on just now, I'd be out the door quicker and you could say, Bob's your uncle. Being a gay man myself, I don't really agree with discrimination in any way, right?
Right.
So if I genuinely thought that Matt had been racist or discriminatory in any sort of way, I'd have left the building right now. Me and you would have had a very strong conversation, Stephen.
No, if I should have saw a comment, I would have blocked him.
I've seen the video back, so I have seen what happened. And yeah, TD shifts was absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it could have probably.
Of course it is.
It could have probably been dealt with a bit better if someone had heard it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's all in hindsight now, right? Hindsight is a beautiful thing. Happens to everyone, right? But that's the thing. Like, hindsight is a wonderful thing because you can reflect on what you've done and think, oh, I'll do that differently. It's about learning. And we have to also remember that sometimes when that happens, it can be very uncomfortable for someone to be dealing with. I remember when I was younger and my mate was racially abused, I just sat there and sort of hid in my shell because I felt uncomfortable and didn't know how to respond. Mm-hmm. I then spoke to my mate and he helped me understand what to say and how to respond. I would then deal with that differently. Life is about learning, right? Life is a wonderful thing. No one knows everything. There's not one person on this planet that knows everything about life. We all learn every single day. Like they say, you learn
Even
one
my
thing
dad
a
was
day.
not learning at 90 years old.
Yeah, like you learn something every day, right? And that's the thing. You'll continue to learn until you die, but you keep the same energy, right? So, and this is sort of to the terrace, because obviously a lot happened and all of this is happening, right? Yet the minute the troops is sexist to a woman, that's not completely okay, but we're going to handle that very differently to how we handled the other thing, because it's one of our mates and I've known you for a long time. That's not how it works, buddy. The way that it works is we keep the same energy. So if someone is homophobic to myself and someone hears it, I expect them to have the same energy as if that someone had just been racist to someone, or if that someone had been sexist to someone. I want people to realize and continue to have that energy and just to be normal, right? This whole thing of personally attacking people is not normal. It's not normal. It suggests to me that you have zero of life. You have no life. If your best thing in the day is personally attacking people, you don't have a life. Go get one. Read a book. Go for a walk. Watch a video. But stay out of other people's lives that doesn't concern you. As far as I'm aware, this whole thing has been sorted out. TD Shifts has been exposed and removed off social media by himself or however. The other people have apologized. Matt even put up a thing apologizing for it and took the video down. For me now, and I'm not the one in charge, but for me, I think everyone should just leave it at that and move on with your life.
Do you know what?
Like,
do you know what?
seriously.
No. Do you know what? So Tuesday, I was doing a stream with Marnie and doing our Arteta Out stream, right? And obviously it gets heated in the debate, and there was like their fans are saying back him and this, that, and the other, right? And obviously me being like the person I am and with my encyclopedia and everything like that, it's a struggle to deal with when someone's got a completely opposite opinion, right? And someone tried to use trying to attack the fact I've got liver problems, right? As a way of attacking me when I'm trying to make a point, and I cut the stream off. Yeah. Because I find that discriminating. I'm like, to me, that's discrimination. To me, personally, to me,
it's partly discrimination and partly just absolutely disgustingly bang out of order. It's quite brutally, but for me,
because it's like you said, you can't help being white. You can't help it. I can't help the fact that I've got liver problems. I can't help
for me, and I don't preach to be the one in charge. I don't preach to be amazing.
It doesn't make me an expert about race and stuff like that.
For me,
but you know what I mean?
This whole situation is finished, right? It's done.
Yeah.
Right? The person who was racist has been exposed. Others have apologized. Let's move on. Because at the end of the day, we are going to get nowhere unless we actually decide to be grown-ups. I know it's going to be quite hard for people on social media because you're still, I don't know, breastfeeding off your fucking mother. But how about you try and be a man, try and be an adult, have a mature conversation and move on? Because I'm 25 years old. I've gone through a whole load of shit in my life. And to be frankly honest, it's getting a bit pathetic now, guys.
Yeah.
So let's move on, draw a line in the sand. If you want to talk to that person, talk to that person. And actually, I'll say a phrase that my nan used to say to me, right? It's a brilliant phrase. I hold it for the whole of my life. If you've got nothing better to say, don't say anything at all. Keep your mouth shut, move on. If you want to talk to that person, talk to them. If you don't, that's cool. Move on. Drop the aggro. That's my rant done.
This is exactly your point. There's a load of people that are in so much more difficult positions, and you're moaning and go over the smallest of things that aren't even there.
For me, it's done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's done.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Excellent. Let's move on.
So Matt, what are you thinking towards the England game, mate?
Oh, difficult. I don't think we've played Albania for quite a while, right? And I don't know what our stats are like against them or anything. But look, I mean, people giving us crap about only winning 5-0 against San Marino. Look, that's okay. I'm cool with it. You know, it's been a weird year, isn't it, for fitness and everything else, and people pulling out players from internationals anyway. It was nice to see some kids run around. You know, Ollie Watkins getting the goal as well. That beautiful interview he did. I think he deserves a start. Maybe just look, give them a go. I think we're going to get through this qualifiers pretty easy. Poland are the only ones we've got to worry about, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. For a team wise, I think we should be playing a lot of different people and seeing what's best taken into the Euros, because we haven't really got that much time left. And yeah,
out of these 3 games, after these 3 games, we picked the Euro squad.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go.
For that tournament.
I'd like to see a switch up again against Albania. Then
Newbies
in there. Huh?
Do you think he will, though?
Mm-hmm.
I hope he does, and I think that looks like the direction they're going in. And then Poland, they'll play their strongest team. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'd expect to see heavy rotation. I would expect to see Ward-Prowse in for that game again. I would expect to see possibly Luke Shaw. I just want to see some of the likes of Lingard, the likes of Foden, because I want Gareth to really excel in this formation. I want him to use the 4-2-3-1. I do not like the 3-5-2 or the 5-3-2, however the fuck you like to call it. It's far too defensive for me. I want to see him work on this formation, make the players comfortable with this formation as quickly as possible, and then use this in the Euros. I think if we set it up a bit like Ollie does at United, but there'll be better players, I think it will do quite well. I like the double pivot in a way. I mean, if Declan Rice can hold down the DM role on its own, and it doesn't expose the pace of our centre-backs, I'll be delighted. If we can't, I don't mind having a ball-playing midfielder in that double pivot who can link play with either Mason Mount or Maddison or Foden in the cam position. I would like to see that. But
who would it be, though, you think?
What next to Declan Rice?
Next, yeah. So you said a central attacking midfielder, right? Someone who can work the play with the rest of the Foden.
It's a weird one, but I think possibly if Mount was disciplined enough, I think Mount could do a good job there. If not Mount, I think Ward-Prowse is a good shout. I think his work rate, his energy, his passing is second to none, really. It's very good. I would like to see that. I wasn't convinced by Calvin Phillips. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't completely brought in on what he's thinking. But don't forget, we will have Jordan Henderson for the Euros. So Henderson and Rice in midfield as a double pivot offers a lot.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you want to say before we wrap this up, mate?
Albania are a good team, so we shouldn't get comfortable, because it's not going to be a walk in the park.
Cool, Adam. I wanted to hear somebody give us a bit more about Albania. What makes you say that, Adam? I'm very interested to know about a bit more about the Albanian team.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Let me just get the statistics up.
But then, to be fair, if we want to be challenging with the best in Europe, we should be pushing these teams aside.
No, come on.
If we want to have a serious challenge in the Euros, and try and beat the likes of like France, Germany, Spain, right, that we keep going on about, especially with the talent on our side. We should be putting teams like this away.
Yeah.
We should.
Look, you got never underestimate them.
Not underestimate them, but that's what what I should expect if we want to try and win the Euros.
Yeah, we should be. Go on, Adam. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. They're 66th in the world right now, as of the 18th of February. Their highest ranking was 22nd in the world, and that was in 2015. So only 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Where's England ranked?
Top 10.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, in the world, yeah, probably top 10, really.
Yeah.
There's not that many.
I think, look, we're one of the best teams in the world. We've got really good players. I don't think, in all respect, I don't think Albania should be causing us too many issues.
We've got a serious problem.
Oh, yeah, there is that.
But we've seen these things, haven't we? Remember when we played Panama in the Brazilian World Cup and drew 0-0, and it was just an awful game.
Let's not go about the Brazilian World Cup. That was a car crash. So predictions, Matt.
Embrace it.
No,
You have to embrace it. It's a part of history.
I like seeing the underdogs sometimes get through. I think Panama got through as well, didn't they?
Yeah, no.
They did. They did get through.
Oh my god, I've just realised what England's ranking is.
Yeah.
Panama is... No.
In the group stages of the 2014, and then...
it was 2018,
they went through. They went through with... who'd you call it? We had a hard group, man. We had Italy as well, didn't we?
Yeah, Uruguay as well.
No, Panama was 2018. We had Costa Rica, we had Uruguay.
Oh, Costa Rica. So sorry. Very close, though. Very close. Yeah. Costa Rica, I meant. Yeah. So you never
I think we can all agree that we should be beating Albania, and that's the end of it, really.
To be honest.
I just wanted to get a bit of Albania talk, like make it a little interesting.
They've got good players.
Adam,
do not underestimate them.
Adam,
if we want to be winning and making a chance for the Euros, we need to push them aside.
I'm not underestimating them. I'm saying we've got better players.
Yeah,
we've got quality, guys. Come on.
Yeah, the quality you should even in that.
Every single one of our players, barring one, plays in the English Premier League. Right. So, yeah.
Yeah. So score predictions. Matt, what are you going for?
I'm going to go for something like 4-1. I think Albania might get one, but 4 or 5-1, I'd say.
Adam?
3-1 to England.
That's what I said as well. We know Niall's going 2-0. Chris, I can't remember. What did you go for?
1-0 England. England will make it hard themselves. 1-0 England. Tight.
Okay. Yes. That's it for Bargo. It's not going to be 2-2.
Yeah, Stephen, I've got a bounce, right? So
I'm going to end it. So, thanks for everyone that's tuned in. We'll be back at 2:30 for the qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix. But when we do that, we will also then follow afterwards the Tottenham Arsenal women's I think it would be the second half of that game, but by the time we finish qualifying, so we'll be following it during the game as well. So, but until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Peace.